Test, test, test. What's going on, yo? What's going on? Let me know how we sounding. What's going on, yo? What's going on? Sound a little low. Let me see if I can fix that. But we got a couple setups we're looking at, y'all. We're gonna be looking at GBPJPY still. Surprise, surprise, right? Maybe I should turn the volume down. Yeah, that's probably why my volume loud as hell. All right, cool. So we're gonna be looking for GBPYs. GU did some nice buy setups last night. Did a nice push at 9 o'clock. We're gonna be looking for buys here if we can maintain 38.45 support. We're gonna be looking for buys going to 37. Oh, excuse me, 1 second. Had to save y'all's ears. But we're gonna be looking for buys going to 38.75. GJ, if y'all was in the live yesterday, we was in drawdown, but like I told y'all, we was gonna hold the SR2B got hit, and guess what? We caught a bag. So it did end up reversing back. If y'all was in the TikTok live yesterday, we talked about that. If y'all was not in the TikTok live yesterday, y'all gotta make sure to tune in. Now, to be fair, I forgot to stream the shit this week. So if I remember next week, I'll stream the lives on YouTube as well. But we're back in the bullish momentum on GJ, right? Because last week we was going for buys, and we're right back where we left off last week when we caught all those buys to the upside, right? So we're gonna be looking for continued buys here, especially if we can break above and maintain 212.25 support. We can look for buys going to 212.60. So we're gonna be looking for buys on GJ and GU as of now. If GU does reject this level, we can look for buys at 38.10 as well. But we're looking for buys here. Gold took off again, so you know we're just not gonna touch gold. It is what it is. It keeps us doing moves Tokyo session when I'm asleep. So shout out to those that are the night owls. Y'all could have caught it back on gold. NAS did a nice move last night as well. As you can see, it literally on Tokyo session 230 pushed up. Also did a nice move here at 11 o'clock. So we're gonna be looking for continued buys on NAS. We did have NAS retrace yesterday, but as you can see, what it did last night. So we're either gonna look for price to retest 26.90 as support, or if we can break above and maintain 26.170 as support, we're gonna be looking for buys going to 26.230. So we got a few setups we're looking at, y'all. We also have USD news today, going to be going live with the members and students. Let me double check my schedule because I do got a bunch of sessions. Yeah, okay, so we'll still be able to go to that. So members, make sure to be on the lookout for that link. Make sure to like the lives. You'll hop up in here. Y'all subscribe if you're not subscribed already. Just dropped a new video for y'all yesterday. Make sure to check that out after the live is over. And make sure to subscribe, y'all. We're almost at 4,700 subscribers, y'all. Let's see who we got in the building right now. What's going on, Izzy? I see you up in here. Buenos dias, buenos noches, whatever we're on, wherever we're at. Just chilling, just chilling. What's going on, Doug? I see you up in here. Emmanuel, what's going on? Big news. Did a massive gold trade. Now I'm up 400. Hey, that's what's up. Shout out to you, my boy. Shout out to you. Was it from last night, or what setup did you take? Was it from last night or what? Because like I said, gold's been moving Tokyo session, right? Like I told you on the live yesterday, gold's been moving Tokyo session. We can even see right here, like my levels. I didn't update my levels but you can see right here, Tokyo session, price did a nice push. We go to Tuesday night Tokyo session, price did a big ass push. 11:30, we did a big ass push. So I'm telling y'all, do not be falling for the hype when people be talking about Tokyo session ain't got no action, because NAS100 NQ did a big ass move last night also. So we're gonna be looking for buys here on NAS and GU. We're about to see how this next 15 plays out. So let's hold that thought. But hey, shout out to you, my boy. Shout out to you, my boy. But hold that thought, because we do got some action. So I'm gonna see if we can. Yeah, I like this setup here. We might jump into this bad boy. But if y'all got any questions, drop in the chat. When we look at these charts, drop in the chat. But give me 1 second, because it looks like we might have some action in a second. we're looking at GU buys here and NAS buys. We're just looking to see if we can hold these levels right here. I do like what we got going on though right here. Just dropped a new video for y'all yesterday. Make sure to check that out after the live is over. Alright, so let's pay attention to NAS right here. Let's see if we can hold this level right here. And then I want to see if we can hold this level because we didn't really retest this on the 15. We did do a retest on the 5 minute on my low right here, but we didn't do a retest on the 15. So I just want to see if we're going to hold this level or if we're going to try to retest that level. So that's what I'm really looking at right now. Liking this right here. Let's see what this next 5 minute looks like. Let's see what this next 5 minute looks like. Let's see what this next 5 minute looks like. Again, we do have news today, and like always, again, don't know how to trade news, click those links in the description, become a playmaker, or check out the How to Trade News playlist. By the way, the sale is still on, y'all. If y'all did not see the notification, make sure you have the notifications on, but everything is 25% off to the end of the week. Use discount code LOCKEDIN. Do not hit me up Sunday and Monday next week asking if the sale is going. I'm telling y'all right now, it's over at the end of the week. A lot of y'all like to do that last minute shit. Got that shit out. Do not hit me up after the week is over because the sale will be gone. You know I don't be doing sales like that, so take advantage of the sales while the sales are going on. We're just looking to see if we can hold this level right here. New 5 minute just popped up. New 5 minute just popped up. Everybody show some love to Emmanuel in the chat, y'all. That motherfucker made a bag. That motherfucker made a bag. About to catch it to the chat in a second. I'm just trying to make sure we don't miss anything. What's going on, Kenny? I see you up in here. What's going on? What's going on, everybody? Make sure to like the live. Hop up in here and subscribe if you're not subscribed already. We just hit 4,600 subscribers. Let's get to 4,700. How do you draw the lines? Become a playmaker in Playmaker University. I know y'all be knowing the answer to that question unless y'all just found me today or yesterday, because you watch any of my YouTube videos. Just dropped one yesterday, by the way. Every time I say, if y'all enjoy the video, make sure I like, share, and subscribe. You will notice that there is still 3 minutes and some change left in the video. So you got to ask yourself, why am I saying my outro if there's still 3 minutes left in the video? So if you stay tuned, I'll say if you're interested in learning how to identify these levels by signal, service, or mentorship programs, hit those links in the description. But before you make a decision, let me tell you a little bit about those details. And when you stay tuned, I will literally take you behind the scenes and show you which everything comes with and what it looks like behind the scenes. So if you want to learn how to mark off these key price levels, click the link in the description, or if you're in the free signal free Telegram, click the beacons link. Make sure to use discount code locked in for 25% off. All right, and when you do that, you'll get 25% off Playmaker University as well as one-on-one sessions. I only have 3 slots left for one-on-one sessions, but if you want lifetime education, daily analysis, and my books for free, join Playmaker University. All right, well, let's see what else we got going on here. So again, we're waiting to see if we can hold this level. We rejected, so we're just not going to take the setup yet. It's very simple. Just like the GJ setup, we waited for price to break below and hold as resistance before we took that setup. We're doing the exact thing with every single setup. We wait for the break and retest, just like right here with GU. We're going to wait to see if we can close and hold this level as support and see what the next 15 looks like right here. All right, y'all. Let's see what else we got going on. It's crazy how today is Thursday already. So we got today and tomorrow, we got news popping off. So it's gonna be interesting. You know, and with gold, I would not be against some retracement so I can fucking catch some gold setups. Because again, if I'm making money London, New York session, I'm not gonna really trade Tokyo session. I really only trade Tokyo session nowadays if I didn't take a trade during London, New York. But like I keep on telling you, that doesn't mean that there isn't any setups, because it's clearly setups during Tokyo session. You just need to understand that you don't need to be on the charts all day, and you know it's okay to miss some setups, right? Because again, all you need is one good setup a day to make some bread. Let's see what else we got going on here. First time catching a live, shout out to you. Make sure to stay tuned and ask questions. So again, these London session lives are different from the TikTok lives. The TikTok lives is just straight up education and teaching. These lives is a little bit of everything. I answer questions, we can break things down, we can talk about it, but this is also showing you the realistic side of trading, different from watching my trade breakdowns or these 2x videos you see on TikTok and YouTube where people are just sitting at their computer in the trade the whole time. Because again, every day is slightly different. Some days are slower than other days. Some days we might have to wait a little bit longer to take a setup. So these live streams are going to be able to help you to see how price moves in real time, and also how I like to wait for my setups. All right, so if y'all missed yesterday's live, make sure to watch yesterday's live, and then also make sure to check out Monday's live from this week so you can see us take some setups live. Tuesday we didn't take a setup live, but we did talk about this setup before it played out. And then yesterday we went for this GJ setup live. So definitely pay attention to how price reacts to these levels. Pay attention to the stuff I'm saying, the prices I'm talking about. And again, like always, if you have any questions, drop them in the chat. And if you want me to look at any charts, drop them in the chat. But again, y'all, I'm always going to rub it and stress it to y'all. Stop breakout trading. This is another example why I do not breakout trade. Imagine you would have woke up in phone mode because you missed this push here and you would have went for a breakout trade. You would have got wicked out for no reason. All right, stop breakout trading. Just like right here, imagine you would have broke out traded, would have got wicked out for no reason. All right, would have got wicked out for no reason, wicked out for no reason, wicked out for no reason, wicked out for no reason. Always wait for the break and retest. Let's see what else we got going on. Those just joined the stream, we have not entered anything yet. These are just trade ideas. Make sure to hit that first link in the description. Join the free signal free Telegram. You see on your screen how we did last month and last quarter. Go ahead and hit that first link and check it out for yourselves. We're also going to talk about how we're doing so far this week and this month. in a second. Top of the morning, what's going on, Lamont? How are we feeling about US30? We could take a look at it. I'm leaning more towards NAS100 than US30, but we could talk about it because I haven't looked at US30 since yesterday. So who knows what it did last night? So let's take a look at it really quick. Let's take a look at it. So y'all know we took a buy setup on Monday on US30, and then price ended up rejecting, so we switched to NAS100. Yeah, so that's why we're looking at NQ NAS100 today, right? So US30 is still bullish, but again, like we talked about in the live yesterday, you do not want to really trade when price is consolidating, right? But when we look at NAS100 NQ, we're not in that consolidation, which is why we've been leaning towards NQ and NAS100 buys for the past 3 days, right? We caught that US30 buy on Monday, but as you can see, after we caught that buy on Monday, price retraced, and then look, it's just been choppy. So again, when people be online talk about price actions bad, that's because they keep on trying to trade in choppy market conditions. What I'm telling y'all is to not trade when it's choppy market conditions, but look for a chart that has the cleanest uptrend or the cleanest downtrend, because again, when price is consolidating, basically that is telling you that it's low volume and price is struggling to break the resistance level above it and the support level below it. All right, that is why when you see price is choppy and you go take a setup, you get wicked out 3 times, and that's when your people on the internet talk about price action is bad. But it's not bad, you're just trading in low volume, right? Because price is always in action, so price action can't be bad. It can be low volume, but price action is never bad, right? So again, that's why we're trading in NAS100, because if we look at NAS100 the past few days compared to US30's past few days, when we go back onto the 15, we will see a completely different thing. So again, this was Monday, nice push, did a retracement, nice push Monday, then we had price retrace Tuesday, and then consolidate for the past 2 days, well yesterday, right? But we look at NAS100, we can see that we broke out of the consolidation and we started to push up, but with US30, we're still stuck in that consolidation right there, right? Now, to be fair, if you do want to trade US30, you can, if we break above and maintain 49,130 as support, you can look for buys going to 49,250 and possibly back up to 49,370. All right, but if it fails to maintain this level of support, I would not take a setup on it personally. All right, and for the futures traders, let me pull up YM really quick. But while I'm doing that, telling y'all, they didn't even make some more charts for the futures traders. They already be charging y'all arm and a leg. But hold that thought really quick. Let me make sure I'm not missing anything. All right, cool. New 15 just popped up, so we're not missing anything. So with YM, same thing, right? If it can break above, my arrows would work. If it can break above and maintain 49,250 as support, you can look for buys going to 49,400, possibly up to 49,560. All right, but that's what's going on with US30 YM. But I am personally going to be looking at NAS100 buys today. I'm looking at NAS buys today. I'm looking at GU buys today and possible GJ buys today. That's the game plan for today, ladies and gentlemen. Again, we do have 8:30 news today. Going to be going live with the members and students. So members and students, make sure to be on the lookout when I send that link to y'all. But yeah, but y'all already know the drill. We're just chilling, patiently waiting. That's all you got to do. You know what your game plan is. You know what the bias is. So now at this point, all you got to do is just wait for price to come to you and see if it's going to meet your confirmations or not meet your confirmations, right? Exactly what I talked about in the TikTok live. So if it meets our confirmations, we take the setup. If it doesn't, we don't take the setup, right? Again, if y'all got any questions, drop them in the chat. When we need to look at any charts, drop them in the chat. We're about to see how this next 15 plays out. Again, if we don't see any action between now and 6 a.m., I highly recommend just waiting for after the 8:30 news and wait for 9:30 open to then take a setup. Right, you don't want to, do any dumb shit. We're up for the week, we're up for the month. There's no point in rushing setups or getting cocky and doing dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? So give me 1 second, I'm about to cut you to the chat. Let's see what else we got going on here. Yellow lines, yeah, there are key price levels on the higher time frame. That's correct. Yeah, it was from last night. I'm gonna rep your name out there. You were the real one. Hey, let them know. I'm Playmaker Way for a reason. Thank you so much for the content. So wisdom, guidance, overall understanding, positive. Yeah, shout out to you. For those that just hopped in late to the party, Emmanuel last night made a bag on gold. All right, so I keep on telling y'all, right? This is proof. If y'all just listen to what I say and you just stick to the rules of the playbook, you're going to see success, right? Of course, losses are going to happen, but losses happen, right? But you're going to win more than you lose, and your winners are always going to be bigger than your losers when you just stick to the playbook, y'all. Let's see what NAS got in store for us. We're looking to see if we can hold this low at support right here. And then we're also paying attention to GUG rejected, so we're not going to take the setup yet. And then GJ's got a little bit of work to do still. So again, pay attention to how prices reacting to these levels. And again, like always, if you got any questions, drop in the chat and I got y'all. Make sure to explore the channel as well. Because again, we don't just live stream, we post weekly videos. There's tons of content and free game in the free trade breakdown playlist and the day trading tips playlist. Also, make sure to follow me on Instagram and TikTok. Y'all see it scrolling at the bottom of y'all screen. Instagram, playmaker_way, TikTok _playmakerway_. Post daily on both pages. Again, another example of why we do not break out trades. So next time you see somebody on the internet trying to swear up and down that the markets are out to get them, there's people sitting at a round table stop loss hunting them, let them know that you're rushing the setup. Let them know that it's not because of the lions, tigers, and bears. It's simply because you are rushing the setup. Alright, this is why I keep on telling y'all stop doing this breakout trading shit. Alright, it's not your stop loss getting hunted. Is you rushing the fucking setup. Alright, there's a cause and effect to everything, and it's crazy that the cause, according to everybody on the internet, is the quote-unquote market makers and all this dumb shit, right? We don't got that much motion, y'all. We don't got that much motion that they care about us making a bag. You see what I'm saying? So again, next time you see people on the internet talk about, oh my god, I got stopped out 3 times, oh, the markets, let them know it's because they're rushing the setup. Let them know, because I tell y'all every day, we see examples damn near every live stream of why I be telling folks not to breakout trade. But every time I post a post on TikTok and Instagram talking about that, people be trying to argue with me up and down, copy and pasting Reddit comments and dumb shit. But again, I'm telling y'all, it's because y'all are rushing the setup. And for those that do not understand why breakout trading is counterproductive, one, because there's literally no rush to take a setup, and two, if you have not watched my video on how support resistance works, where's my phone? Let me grab my phone really quick. Y'all need to watch my video on how support resistance works. Alright, so make sure to watch this video first, y'all, and then this video as well afterwards. And again, both those videos are in the day trading tips playlist. Alright, so when I be telling y'all to watch my videos, I'm serious. These videos are going to help y'all out. Alright, do not let the views throw you off. Again, people don't actually want to... You'll realize, if you haven't already, probably when you try to talk to your friends and family about this, you'll realize a lot of motherfuckers don't want to actually learn this shit, right? That's why all the videos of people buying the same car for the 50th time gets so many views, but the educational videos don't, because a lot of people actually don't want to learn, unfortunately. But again, you have to understand how support resistance works. Let me catch up to the chat really quick. Is there a difference between Playmaker University and your advanced play sitting rooms? Yes, there is a difference. Can the 25% be used for advanced plays? Yes, it can. You are correct. It is for everything: advanced play sitting room, one-on-one sessions, and Playmaker University. So again, we click the link in the description or the link right here in the free Telegram. You will see the differences when you watch my videos on YouTube, but also when you read the stuff here, it'll tell you the differences, right? So with Advanced Play Signal Room, you get the daily signals, you get the chart updates and analysis, you get access to the group chat, and you get access to the exclusive New York News lives. For example, we're going to be going live today at 8:30 during the New York News, and we should be going live tomorrow during the 8:30 news as well. All right. Now, the difference between Playmaker University and Signal Room is with Playmaker University, you get my playbooks for free. You get it's a lifetime subscription versus a monthly subscription, and you get my full strategy video format, as well as you get a bunch of tips and tricks in the pinned messages in the channel. I can't show you that stuff, but there's a bunch of stuff in there going over like charts that correlate, go opposite, times to trade, all that other good stuff. And then you also get daily analysis, access to the group chat. You don't get signals though, but you do get trade ideas and things like that, and you learn how to mark off my key price levels. All right, so that's the difference. The Signal Room, you just get the signals, daily analysis, access to the group chat. Playmaker University, I actually teach you how to fish while also showing you where to throw your line and bait at, right? So this is just calling signals, right? If you just want to copy my trades, but you actually want to learn my strategy, Playmaker University, okay? But you can use the discount code for both. So again, do not sign up for Advanced Play Signal Room and be like, oh, I signed up for this. Do I get this, that, and the third? No, it's different, right? Because I get a lot of people that be trying to do that shit too, where they be like, they try to get Signal Room, and then they be like, why don't I get the playbook? Why don't I get this, that, and the third? I'm like, that's because it doesn't come with that. All right, so always make sure to read the fine print. And again, you watch any of my YouTube videos the last 3 minutes, I also tell y'all the differences and take y'all behind the scenes as well. But the discount code will work for both, all right? And then one-on-one sessions, you get access to the signals, all that good stuff, as well as one session a week. That is an hour-long recording and sent to you the same day. Those recordings are yours to keep for life, all right? Those just joining the stream, we have not entered anything yet. These are just trade ideas. We have not entered anything yet. Make sure you hit that first link in the description. Join the free Signal, free Telegram. Y'all see on your screens how we did last month and last quarter. Go ahead and hit that first link and check it out for yourselves. Now, as far as how we're doing so far this month, we've been absolutely killing it this month. Hit that first link in the description. So, we are 4-0 this week. We're on like a 10 trade win streak. We went 6-0 last week. And again, if you watch the Sunday chart analysis, yes, it is Thursday. But still, make sure to watch the Sunday chart analysis, because like I always tell y'all, it goes over not just what we see price doing Sunday night going into Monday, but what we see price doing throughout the entire week. All right, and if you watch this, you'll see a lot of charts are going as projected so far. Last week we went 6-0. The week before that we went 5-1, and we went 5-1 the first week of January. So we've only taken 2 losses so far this month. As far as how we wrapped up 2025, we literally had an 85% win rate all 12 months combined, 232 wins, 30 losses. It was 85% win rate, catching almost 1 million pips. So again, we really do this stuff over here, y'all. Again, if you got any questions, drop them in the chat. Want me to look at any charts, drop them in the chat. But again, this is why we wait for the break and retest. And I'll break that down in a second. I'm doing something really quick, but I'm gonna break down exactly why. Besides, if y'all watch the videos I put in the chat, all right, cool. Let's see what we got going on here. Again, we do have news at 8:30. So again, if we don't see any action between now and 6 a.m., I'm just going to go live with the members at 8:30, and then we're going to see what 9 a.m., 9:30 Oakland's got in store for us. Broke out trading, getting wicked out for no reason. So again, the reason why breakout trading is counterproductive, right? So if y'all understand how support resistance works, if you don't understand support resistance works, again, make sure to watch these 2 videos after the live is over. But basically how support resistance works, if price is holding a level as support, it pushes price up, right? If price holds a level as support, it pushes price up, pushes price up, pushes price up, right? And if price is holding a level as resistance, it pushes price down. So the reason why breakout trading does not work is because you're trying to go for buy setups off resistance levels and sell setups off of support levels. And again, if support levels pushes price up, why would you go for a sell off of a support level and then be shocked that price rejects and pushes to the upside? Just like if resistance levels pushes price down, what is so shocking and mind-blowing about you trying to go for buys off resistance levels and price rejecting off that level, right? That's why I say we always got to wait for a break and retest, because we need to wait for price to turn a resistance level into support or a support level into a resistance. You see what I'm saying? But yeah, so we're going to see what this next 15 looks like right here. We're going to be on for a little bit longer, y'all. Again, we do have news today, so we're just simply waiting, y'all, to see what happens between now. And again, if we don't see any action between now and like 6 a.m., we're just going to simply wait for after the news to take a setup New York session. If you have any questions, drop them in the chat. When we look at any charts, drop them in the chat. But you already know the drill. We're just chilling, patiently waiting. Alright, y'all, I'm not gonna make y'all watch paint dry. The game plan is still the same. Y'all, we're gonna be looking for buys on NASMQ. We're gonna be looking for buys on US30. We're gonna be looking for buys on GU, and as long as GU can maintain above 211, not GU, as long as GJ can maintain above 211.70 and hold that as support, we're gonna be looking for buys on GJ. I'm personally wanting to see GJ break above and maintain 212.25 as support, then go for buys going to 212.60 and possibly up to 212.95. GU, we could look for buys at 37.70, 38.10 if we can hold that as support, or if we can break above and maintain 38.45 as support, we can look for buys going to 38.75, possibly up to 3900. NAS, same thing. As long as we can maintain 26.10 as support, we're looking for buys. So at this point, we can look for price to retest 26.90 as support, or we can break above and maintain 26.170 as support. Then we can look for buys going to 26.230, possibly up to 26.290. Now let me put up NQ for the futures traders. Futures traders, same thing, right? So we're either gonna look for price to retest 26.170 as support. As long as we maintain 26.80 as support, we're looking for buys. Or from this point, if we can break above and maintain 26.270 as support, or 26.260, we can look for buys going to 26.400, possibly back up to the all-time highs. All right, y'all. Still gonna be on the charts though. Again, if I don't see any action between now and 6 a.m., just gonna wait till after the news and see what 9 a.m. 9:30 markets opens got in store for us. All right. Shout out to everybody that alive. Shout out to everybody's been alive since the beginning. Shout out to everybody's been alive since y'all joined. Make sure to hit that first link in the description. Join the free student free Telegram. Make sure to get y'all's copy of the playbook, and make sure to take advantage of the discount that's going on. Again, it ends at the end of the week. Discount code locked in for 25% off everything. If you want to contact me directly, you can DM me on Telegram, TikTok, or Instagram. Make sure to follow me on Instagram and TikTok. Y'all see it scrolling at the bottom of y'all screens. Instagram, playmaker_way, TikTok, _playmakerway_. Post daily on both pages. Just dropped a new video for y'all yesterday on YouTube as well, so make sure to catch up to that, like and comment, and explore the playlist. But yeah, we'll be back at it tomorrow, y'all, same time. London session 3 of EST. Peace. We out.